Wow, I am excited. I am super excited because now I am presenting one of the best wine in our portfolio, the Signano Gimignano Rosso, DOC, which is this baby over here, this baby monster. Actually, this monster, there's nothing about baby here. What is the Gimignano Rosso? Well, a Gimignano Rosso is actually a real DOC appellation. It's a new appellation from the San Gimignano area in Tuscany, an area that is really designated for the Vernaccia, the white wine. As a matter of fact, Signano is one of the top 5 producers of Vernaccia in San Gimignano. But also we have this new appellation that is called San Gimignano Rosso DOC, a red from San Gimignano. This wine is based on Sangiovese, needs to be at least 85% Sangiovese. Well, we can call this San Gimignano Rosso also a Super Tuscan if we want. Why? Because it's a blend of Sangiovese with Cabernet and Merlot. So we have a lot of tradition and a touch of international. Well, the Super Tuscans are those blends that became very, very popular in the last 20-25 years, based on Sangiovese, Cab and Merlot. This is typically their blend, the recipe. But I'm used to call the Super Tuscan the prostitutes. Why? Because they sold themselves to the Cabernet. They they sold themselves away. Well, what I really love about the San Gimignano Rosso is that it is 85% Sangiovese and 8 Merlot and 7% Cab. So just a little touch of the international varietal to smooth the angle of the Sangiovese, increase the color and bring this little touch of international, but on the other end you can really get all the rough tradition, rustic tradition of Tuscany out of this wine. Beautiful packaging, wide shoulder bottle, very nice, elegant bottle in the center with a temptation of job, heavy glass, big punt, definitely beautiful aristocratic look for a very aristocratic, beautiful wine. Let's taste it. Let's see what we have in the glass. Well, here it is. My mouth is watery already. Why? Very dark. The Cabernet is definitely bringing more color into the picture over here. We can recognize some of the brown highlights of the Sangiovese after barrel aging, but the Merlot and the Cab are really enhancing the color, makes it very, very pretty, very, very dark. It's impossible to see through. Definitely a wine that the first look tells us, I'm a big guy, I have a lot of body, I have a lot to tell. Oh, definitely. Look at this. Look at the viscosity of this wine, the consistency, the way it gently moves in the glass. Very long, sexy legs. It's so full of colors, full of polyphenols, and that it's almost tainting the glass. Let's give it another swill and we smell it. That's what I'm saying when I talk about the trait d'union between the old world and the new world. I'm getting all the cherry, the dark cherry, the blueberry and the cassis. They're typical from Tuscany, typical from the Sangiovese. I'm getting the hay, the tobacco, a lot of leather, but at the other side I'm getting the chocolate, I'm getting the coffee beans, I'm getting the caramel that is actually brought by the Cab. And also hidden there a little touch of green grass, a little bit of what we call herbaceous, like herbaceo, that comes from the Merlot. In the mouth, the wine is full body, very big, very solid tannin. I can barely swallow it. My tongue is really scratching hard on the palate. We have a lot of rough tannins coming from the Sangiovese, but it gets softer on the back. It's really, the Cabernet is really rounding the wine. It's really chiseling away the angle, and the wine is very, very delicate. Definitely massive. This is a wine for expensive palates. For palates they like to have an encyclopedia in the glass. For wine lovers that they like body with elegance. This wine is not gonna punch your face. It's definitely going to sit in your mouth, and it's not gonna go anywhere. It's extremely long, but in a very elegant way. Definitely a food wine. Although there is this 15% of international varietal, the wine remains deeply Tuscan. The wine remains deeply food friendly. It's a wine that we want to decant it. We want to let the wine breathe a little bit because it definitely requires, it's like when you have something so complex, it's like you have a genius in the glass. And when you wake up a genius that has been sleeping for like 10 hours, you cannot really ask him to do a second degree equation. Same thing is this wine. Is a very elegant old man, very smart, very educated, that needs to wake up and slowly and softly be able to talk to you and tell the story of his life and tell the story of Tuscany. It's like that's what it is. It is a beautiful, full body, elegant wine. Is a beautiful, full body, old Italian man that took a tour around the world, opened his eyes to the world over there, to the international world over there, and then came back to Tuscany. And he's telling all those stories in his Tuscan style. Salute!